Our comp plan calls for in 1.1.5, minimizing pedestrian vehicular conflict. In 2.3, encouraging walking. 2.8, balancing demand for parking with objectives for improving the environment for transit, walking, and biking while supporting the city's business community. 6.2, protect and enhance air quality and reduce greenhouse gas emissions. 6.5, support efficient use of land and development that reduces reliance on fossil fuels. So I think that because of the way the various transportation sort of incentives and disincentives play out in this campus currently, we don't know if there's really a demand for this. I think we have a high level of subsidy for car parking, 100%. You have a program with MetroPass, but it sounds like people have to buy those passes while they don't have to pay for parking. You promote Nice Ride, but people have to buy Nice Ride memberships. I am, when thinking about this, I did a little bit of research, and recently the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation opened their new headquarters in Seattle for 1,200 employees. So it's just about exactly what we're talking about here. And they worked with the city of Seattle to come up with a program to charge for parking. And the city required them to charge for parking and charge daily, not monthly. And they charged daily, $12 a day, and the monthly charge was capped at $120. So you couldn't, the first 12 days, or the first 10 days you pay, and then it's free the rest of the month. But the psychology changed people's behaviors to go from a 90% car mode share to a 34% mode share, which, just looking at the incentives and the lack of incentives here in a place that's off the 26th Street, protected bike lane, off the 28th Street, protected bike lane, off the Midtown Greenway, off the 21, off the future Orange Line stop, near the 18, walkable to East Street. I can keep going, but I won't. I mean, this is one of the most walkable places we have in Minneapolis. And I think that we should be encouraging, as our comprehensive plan requires us to, that walkability, and taking advantage of the fact that these places are accessible, where a lot of places in the metro area are not. And so what I am going to do is vote no, and if enough of my fellow commissioners vote no with me, I would hope that you would test several of these kinds of ideas over the next year and then come back to us with whatever you actually need. But right now, I can't tell if this is consistent with the comp plan, because you're not trying to actually create a system that plays towards the city's goals.